All right, today, guys, we're talking a little bit of 3DO here.
Yeah, I know.
We
Seen the video.
got in a few trade-ins last week. Ruben is trying to collect for. You trying to collect every game?
Trying to get as many as I can.
Would you want to collect every single one if you could? Because I don't think there's any crazy high dollar ones, right?
Yeah, they got some.
A few?
100 to 150.
But nothing like pushing 500, maybe.
Not that I've seen.
So it would be probably pretty easy to collect. Well, maybe not easy, but
It depends on what system you're getting, because they got all the different 3DOs. They got that one that's like $5 grand, and all the rest of them go for like anywhere between 180 to 250.
do you want to collect every 3DO system too?
I wish I could. But
Yeah.
They're just so hard to find. I got the Sanyo, the Gold Star, and the regular Panasonic.
Yeah.
But all them other ones are just too hard to find, or they're too expensive, or the conditions are.
Connor, look up how many American 3DO titles there are. we need to know. Well, I'll tell you, for me, the 3DO. Here, I'm gonna put this down over here real quick, so we can just get everybody in the scene. Not these two guys. They don't know nothing about 3DO, right?
Oh man.
They don't know nothing about
I remember
3DO.
when I first bought it in '93, it was $999.
There are 263 officially released 3DO games in North America.
How many?
263.
I'm surprised
That low?
that there's that many. Really? You think there should be more?
Yeah, that system was like amazing back in '93. That
No, it was
PlayStation wasn't even out until years
Mhm.
later.
Yeah.
PlayStation 1.
it was a couple of years ahead of its time. Now, to me, it was even better than
The
the
PlayStation.
PlayStation 1. When the PlayStation 1 came out, if you tried Need for Speed, if you tried on it Slam and Jam, or even the John Madden Football was way
Yeah,
better
way better.
on that one. Road Rash, anything they converted to the PS1, don't you think it's a lot better on the, not a lot better, but better on the 3DO?
You got to remember too, mainly most of the games you can actually see movie cutscenes like full, not CGI blocky. It was all like you can actually play Space Ace, Dragon's Lair,
FMVs.
all crash and burn. How when you selected your character and all, you can
Yeah.
modify your weapon, save it, and then they had like cutscene movies like the characters, and
Right.
it wasn't like that for PlayStation.
Or what about Road Rash? Whenever they played all that Soundgarden stuff, they had the cartoony
really
stuff,
good.
they had the real video footage of you getting arrested.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, and Need for Speed had some footage of you getting arrested too, if you got caught.
You gotta remember all the games like Mad Dog and all the shit. It was actual, movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't like CGI. It was really good.
So you bought it on launch also, huh?
Yeah, I waited on. I think I was with my friend for like 4 days waiting in line. 5 days.
Yeah.
We had tents. We had. They were bringing us. My mom and his grandma were bringing us.
Which store did you get it? Do you remember?
I had got it at. I think it was. It was Funko Land.
Funko Land back then?
Funko Land back then.
The one I got it from, it doesn't exist, and it was only in Baybrook Mall for just a short time. It was, let me think where the store, it was where, now, man, I don't even know what's, like across this, kind of across the, it's kind of almost where the Apple store is right now. A little bit further down from the Apple store. It was on that side of the mall. And when I went in there to get it, I don't think I got it launch day. I think it was the next day because I had to work. It was a weekday or something when it launched, I believe, or around the time. So I don't think I got it on. I don't think I got it on the day of. I'm pretty sure I got it the next day. And maybe I called them up and they said, we'll get them. Because back then, some places didn't get them launch.
Yeah.
So maybe they didn't get it launch, or it was the next day I got it or something. But I went in there, and I think there was only like maybe 3 people at that store.
It was expensive back then. It was like $1,100. My dad bought it for me. I wasn't working back then.
Yeah.
I was just a kid.
I know. I think they must have had different models. I know mine was like 700, but it didn't come with any games or nothing. It might have came with one game inside.
I think it came with Crash and Burn.
Yeah.
That was the release game that
You're right.
came with.
I think mine did come with that one.
And I remember when Way of the Warrior came out. Oh my God, I had to have it because it was like the next thing to Mortal Kombat back then. Everybody that had a 3DO. There was a lot of people waiting for it.
I think for me, you know, I think I told this story maybe in the other video. The first time I saw the 3DO, or I might have told you this, it was a store off of Chimney Rock called Gametronics, and I went in there, and this was about almost a full year before the 3DO came out. I walked in the upper corner of the store. They had a little TV with a loop VCR tape going, and it was Road Rash on the 3DO, and it blew my mind. My mind had never been blown like that, and I had to have it, and I had to wait almost a year. It was like probably 8 months before it came out, but I got to see it in motion, and it
was a fun game to play.
It's still good, right?
Still good.
It is still good. Road Rash is still really good on that system.
And it's fast too. It's not like sometimes the other ones, they kind of choppy sometimes. Like every once in a while it'll like stop for a second and then go. That one just straight. To me, the 3DO is one of my top 3 days of buying a system. Probably number one. Well, it's a close one. It's really close. But I think my number one, man, 3DO is right there with it. You know what? My top 3 is Sega Dreamcast, then the 3DO, then the NeoGeo.
That's my top 3, exact order. But they're close.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really, like, sometimes I go, man, I remember that feeling when I had the 3DO. It was amazing. That's the first time you kind of played 3D.
Yeah, 3D.
But when the Dreamcast came out, it just looked so good.
So much more clear.
Clear, and it played so good. And the you know what pushes the NeoGeo to 3? Everything was a fighter, or
95% of it.
Yeah, or action type of a game. If they could have done something a little bit more,
like an RPG.
Yeah, or you know what, a Mario type game besides Blues Journey.
They never had those.
If they had a platformer, Blues Journey's okay. There's not one bad 3DO game really. Maybe Riding Hero, I wouldn't play that one, but even it's not bad. But it's amazing that that's one thing about the NeoGeo. Every game on it is good. All 96, all however many. But it was limited on the genres. So that's probably why it's number 3. Then 3DO, number 2, and then Dreamcast number 1.
I think Dreamcast was like the best system. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, it had everything.
It had everything on it. Don't you wish it had one more year of games?
I wish it did, but now that you told me it's coming out with all these new games.
Yeah, we got a couple new ones.
Which ones did you get?
Gan Ryu, what was it here? This one, was it another,
I think it was that one.
These two right here?
Oh, it came with a Perfect Dark?
Yeah, and this one. I don't know if that was there last time or not. But we got these. Let me show it to the camera real quick. Or I'll let you look and I'll turn the camera over.
Oh wow. What is this? RPG? Or like a side scroller?
We got Armed 7. Let's see if we can see that. Yeah. Armed 7. Gan Ryu. That's how you say it. I don't think I put these on
shooting game.
Magic Pockets.
I wonder what this is about. It's like a Shinobi or something? Navigator?
Another World. Of course.
I wonder if I can look that up.
Yeah. You know what else we did? We became I'll have to do a whole video on that one. How's that look, Twan? We became a licensed distributor for limited run games for the PS4. They mainly have PS4, Switch. That's it.
Almost anything.
Sometimes they do PC.
Oh, that's right, PC, but we're not going to do those. And really what they are, they're limited runs on the Switch games. They are games like NeoGeo Pocket Color games, the whole library. They're bringing it on the Switch, but only 3 limited run games.
Yeah, they make.
And when I say limited run, I mean they're only pre-orders. You can't buy them. You have as a distributor, I have to pre-order. You can only pre-order so many. I get them in, and that pre-order date when it's over, it's over. You can't buy anything after the pre-order. So whatever I get is what I get, and other stores too. So.
Because a lot of games that the limited run does is like it's a lot of digital games that were digital only, and then they make a physical copy.
Yeah.
Because I had like a limited run of Skullgirls, and it came with a vinyl, what was it? The vinyl record for the soundtrack as part of a bonus.
Yeah.
And that was a digital only fighter.
Which limited run games have you gotten?
So all mine are still in the mail, so or
Oh.
still in production. I'm getting the Scott Pilgrim one first, though.
Scott
Got
Pilgrim?
The classic edition.
Did that come out yet, or is that still?
The standard edition came out. I got the classic. Comes in like a little Genesis box with a bunch of extra goodies.
It does. I know you. So those are more pricey, the ones that come in a special edition. I saw, but right now we're only going to do the standard edition ones. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, they'll sell well. We're going to have to make a whole new spot for them. We'll probably condense like the.
We need a sign that says limited run.
We're going to get some stickers to put up there that looks like signs, I think, is what they said. So, all right. Well, oh, you know what? Last thing, I should have done this first. Oh, we only got a couple games in Bionic Commando, Metal Gear, Rygar. Those were from yesterday. So I guess, whoa, Twan. Oh, Twan, help. All right. What's our motto, Twan?
Get out of here.
Not a winner is you. Okay. Mason. Connor, you do our motto.
It will be a great time.
And do your, all right, yeah, that's it. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Oh, and thanks for Ruben.
Yes, sir.
All right. Talk to you guys later.